show a slide. I would like you to think about it. Think about what's on here, and then we're going to show a video. What?
Something's wrong with the mic.
Are you prepared today? Did everybody have a good night's sleep?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Did everybody sleep on a mattress last night? Did everybody come prepared with the tools that you need to network? Your calendar, your phone, your business cards, pens. Okay, now we're going to show a film. Pat Cashan was just a sweetheart. He came out to our packing of the backpacks. We had between 100 and 125 volunteers. And we're going to show this, and then I'll continue. One of the key areas that, when I think about Black Diamond Charities, and a lot of people say, oh, backpacks, that's not a big deal. But, you have to think about it. If you went to school and you didn't have the school supplies that you needed, the tools of their trade, if you don't have those tools to succeed, the kids won't do well. I, was in the school system for quite a long time. Teachers put a lot of money out of their own pocket. So this way it helps the schools, it helps the teachers, it helps the child give them more confidence. Their absenteeism is, not as much as when they don't have the tools. And it's not a child's fault. The parent has financial issues right now. But if you think of it in a way of our kids today will be our leaders tomorrow, and let that sink a little bit, maybe people will realize how important a pencil or a crayon or a ruler really is to a child.
One of the things on the side to help us, build character and move forward towards getting an apartment, going to school, or in certifications and a job. Either of those things are open and they encourage us to move forward and create a brighter future for ourselves. And it's nice that we can do the same thing for these kids here.
My name is Dr. Tom Buchler, and I'm the McKinney-Vento Homeless Liaison for North Suburban Cook County. I became involved with Black Diamond's Charities several years ago when we found that we had a need in North Suburban Cook County for backpacks and school supplies for, at this point, over 2,400 students that are McKinney-Vento eligible and have needs of not having a home nor school supplies.
There's enough for 2,500 bags, so if that happens, we need to start, condensing and going down the line.
So I just come here and volunteer today, mainly because I've actually benefited from a charity very similar to this. I was raised in foster homes, so we would actually get these backpacks together. We'd help make them, and we would also receive them as well.
Dr. Darlene Rossetti, who is the Regional Superintendent of DuPage County Schools, is absolutely passionate about making sure that each child has an opportunity to start their school year with supplies to make sure that their learning becomes effective.
I'm Amanda from the Hodgkins Cold Store, and we're here with Burbank and Elmhurst, and we love to pay it forward and do A-team events. We're Associates in Action. We like to volunteer our spare time to help our community partners. We do volunteer our time, and we give grants for all 5 associates that show up per store. So today we got 3 $500 grants to this charity, and it was a very fun event.
In the past, we actually got some backpacks with supplies, so it was one way of giving back as well.
Imagine being a homeless student. What do you do? How can I just forget it. You know, thank you. It can happen in a blink. Any of us doesn't realize how fast that this can happen. There are 70,000 homeless kids in Illinois. These facts just came out on Friday. I got these numbers. 14,000 plus are in the collar counties of Cook County. That means DuPage, Lake, Will, up to Grundy, Kendall, Will, whatever. 1,100 are in Lake County. 1,100. So we're all sitting here with our nice clothes and all. 1,100 kids are homeless. That means they're sleeping in cars, sleeping in boxes, sleeping in shelters, sleeping in any place but their own home. That's one of our mission, is to help educational tools to provide to children. And another part of our mission is to help veterans obtain a project management course. We've done this course in, well, I'll use that in a minute, I'm ahead of myself. In July, we did 2,500 backpacks, and then I had a request for 25 more, and I actually sent them to Louisiana. One of the gentlemen that we know that's been a supporter was worked in a power plant, and he just saw a need, and we shipped him out 25 extra packs. 71 pieces go into each backpack at this point, and this year it cost $11.36 per backpack to fill. So far we've done almost 9,000. If we counted before I obtained the 501c3, we'd be over 9,000, but I'm only doing my watch. Okay, what makes a backpack special? It helps their literacy. A child that moves from school to school, they lose about 2 to 3 months every time they move. And that's a lot of education that, is lost. It helps their absenteeism, you just saw their self-esteem, they're not bullied. They have an ownership to I have these tools. They're not getting them from the teachers. The kids aren't laughing because they're getting it from the teachers. These are just some of the volunteers. The Coles volunteers, we do the turkey trot. We're a featured charity for another race we did, and we're kind of silly about it. Okay, the other part now is our veterans program. We've done this veterans program. It's a project management course. It's a 35-hour course at Fort Bragg in North Carolina. I worked the last couple of years to bring this up to Chicago, and we just finished our first pilot. Actually, it was Saturday. The vets got their certificates of. What we did is I worked with the Chicagoland Project Management Institute and the Hyatt Regency. They partnered with us. The Hyatt provided us the space at no cost. The Project Management Institute Chicagoland chapters, the volunteers came to help teach the course. And what does this course provide? As you see, the leadership, communication, scope, procurement, management, and so on. It helps them prepare for the testing. If they wanted to do a PMP testing, they need these 35 hours in order to do that. But we provide that to them for free. This is the first class that graduated, so to speak, on Saturday. What's really fun about that is one of the gentlemen just was able to secure employment because of our class. Another gentleman was on his 3rd round of 7 rounds of interviews because of the course, and 5 of the guys so far are going to be taking their certification testing, which is pretty cool. 4 out of the 5 branches, the Air Force was the only one that wasn't represented in this round. Maybe we'll catch them next time. And this is just one of the activities. They do a project risk exercise, and there's a game, which I thought was pretty easy, but it wasn't so easy as they thought. The ones that thought were going to win lost. Okay, this is one of the, they have to do a project for the class. So at they divide into teams, and one project was this Wilson's Play Park for handicap accessible children and veterans. And then the other was your daughter's wedding, which was really funny when guys are doing it, there's no women in this particular class. You know, they're talking about all, the main concern for them was the booze. You know, I was just like, really? And, you know, they're talking about budget, and I actually made several of the project management guys almost pass out. I said, budget, your daughter's wedding? There is no budget. You know, they're like, oh, no budget on your daughter's wedding. But anyway, in my eyes, not my husband's though. At Fort Bragg, we received this certificate of appreciation, which was really cool, because they keep asking us to come back in November. Bill, who developed the program, he's going to be having a class of 70 in this next round of classes. So, bottom line, children of today, leaders of tomorrow. Not one of us you know, we could become homeless in a minute. We think we're okay, but, you know, a tornado comes, a flood comes, substance abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, sickness, it can change our lives in a minute. Okay, we need to arm the kids with tools to succeed, because if they don't have the tools, they're not going to do it. And my thought is, I think it's kind of, I don't like the term giving back. To me, that's weird. To me, it's a way of life. You just do it because that's what we're here to do. We're here for a very short period of time. So, now to what I need. For the third year in a row, we will be the featured charity in the Highland Park Turkey Trot. We're up there early, but it's silly. Women don't have their face on, so it's, you know, really funny. And we're out there by 6:15, but we're kind of slap happy, and everybody's in a really, really good mood. Last thing, I challenge everybody. I have for Lauren Taylor $5 tickets to their special event for the charities. We get the entire $5, but I challenge everyone to this. And thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'm here.